education is concerned.
Stakeholders in the education sector have called for stronger collaboration and innovative strategies to improve the quality of education in Lagos. The call was made at the annual summit and stakeholders forum of the Conference of Private Schools Association of Lagos, themed Transformation of Education in Lagos.
Today, COPSEL serves as a respected bridge between private school operators and regulatory authorities such as the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the Office of Education Quality Assurance, and other educational agencies. Through continuous dialogue, advocacy, and strategic partnerships, COPSEL contributes meaningfully to educational policy conversations, institutional collaborations, teacher development, quality assurance, and educational reforms. It is worthy of note that COPSEL has enjoyed a mutually beneficial relationship with the Lagos Ministry of Education, for which it is extremely grateful. As the educational environment continues to evolve, COPSEL remains steadfast in its mission to foster excellence, to strengthen partnerships, and to support initiatives that enhance the delivery of quality education for present and future generations.
Addressing participants, the Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Mr. Jamiu Ali Balogun, highlighted ongoing efforts by the government to transform the education sector through strategic policies, infrastructure development, and capacity building for teachers.
Transformation of education in Lagos State is center of excellence. I commend the organizer for choosing a theme that is both timely and important. This reflects our collective commitment to building an education system that equips learners with knowledge, skill, values, and competencies required to thrive in the 21st century. Recognizing this, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu has continued to place education at the forefront of its development agenda, investing in infrastructures, technology, teacher capacity development, curriculum enhancement, and policy reform aimed at improving learning outcomes across the state.
The summit also provided an opportunity to sensitize members of the association on the progress made in transforming education in Lagos and the role of private schools in sustaining educational excellence.
When we look at that holistic picture of what impact and transformation education can bring to any society, and a very dynamic, driven society like Lagos State, then you know that it becomes very critical that we have the right kind of leadership. So our responsibility as leaders in education is to ask ourselves, the education that we are delivering right now in our school systems, of what value is it? What is the end game with the type of education that we're building?
Every day we have a lot of people trooping in from every part of the country. So if you're just looking at Lagos, you might be narrowing yourself down too much. But look at Nigeria, because you carry Nigeria in your schools. You've got to be holistic in your thought. What are those things that will work for Nigeria? In this evolving landscape, private schools are no longer peripheral actors. They are now central partners. To transform education in Nigeria, or to transform education in Lagos State, number one thing we need to look at, colleagues, teachers remain the cornerstone of quality education systems. So we've got to look at the conditions of service. Continuous professional development must be institutionalized.
Participants engaged in discussions on emerging trends, challenges, and opportunities within the education sector, while also exploring practical solutions for improved learning outcomes.
We want our children to shape the future, to know how to use the environment, and to ensure that the environment is properly taken care of. We want our children to plant trees. Our waste, we want it to be separated. And we want us to repurpose, not just reduce. We have water levels rising by the day. We must ensure that we do the maximum so that we do not have flooding. We will let our children know so that when they get home, they can teach mommy and daddy. They can teach uncles and aunties.
So if I was a school owner like you and I have a school on the streets, when I school people that have paid me school fees, I will create 2 hours and bring all the other students roaming the streets so that they can have another kind of education, similar to the ones we give the people that came to school and paid us premium, so that everywhere can be saved. It's no longer we versus them, it's we collecting. And we cannot wait for the government to do it. We need to rise up and do that.
We have come together to put this so that people will know, our members will know how far we have gone in transforming education in Lagos State. It is also a statement to say that we are stakeholders in education of Lagos State. We are all partners in progress, and together we will move education in Lagos forward.
The discussions going on here is apt. Good thinking, good product, but how do we implement it? So that's where we are. I believe that moving forward is throwing us into the board, and all of us, we agree that it's time for us to walk the talk.
The conference ended with a renewed commitment by stakeholders to work collectively towards building a more innovative, inclusive, and globally competitive education system.